Yeah, it was a really tough match. Our teams worked really hard all season to put ourselves in this position, and extremely proud of all the work that went into this moment and experience for our student athletes. I could tell early on when we started scouting Purdue that they're a really good team. And they were probably even tougher in person from playing them. They just did a lot of things really well to start. The first set we were really struggling to score points with our serve, wanted to knock them out of system and just be able to defend them. I think they earned basically every point with a kill in the first set in their side-out offense. But our team responded. It's kind of something I talked with the team afterwards. Like, we responded really well to have two pretty competitive matches, and we started making some adjustments, being a little bit more aggressive with our serve. But again, a lot of credit goes to Purdue, and then also really proud of our team of how we performed and responded to the early first set jitters.
Coach, when they have number 4 go into the back row and can bring in 13 and have her, basically you don't lose anything there on the outside, how challenging is that, two powerful hitters like that on the outside to plan for?
Yeah, I think just beyond just those two outside hitters, they're a really balanced offensive team. But then you add to it that they control the ball or handle the ball at a really high level, so they're in system a lot. So it just puts a lot of pressure on them. Their outsides did a really good job against us, just being aggressive and also having a lot of tools and different things to attack. It wasn't just one thing. A lot of like tipping and jamming balls into certain spaces. So, very challenging team to defend.
And you had some success offensively. It just seemed like you could never kind of get over the hump in that second set. I know you had a nice lead early in the third set, but did you kind of feel like you were just always trying to catch up, and then when you did, Purdue would go on another run?
Yeah. I feel like, when I was just swinging away. I feel like a lot of us were just swinging away, and that's what got us up. I think when we started, Purdue started to get away is when we kind of stopped just swinging hard. They're a good blocking team. They're a good defending team. So you really just have to risk it.
Riley, I guess the third set, to have some momentum early and lose it, did it feel like, you kind of had to keep that momentum going and not let this team take the lead on you in that third set to keep your season alive?
Yeah, I feel like our team plays great with energy, and we were able to, like the third set, realize that we picked it up the second set and just kept it up for that third one.
It's your fifth trip to the NCAA tournament in 7 years, Coach. Can you just talk about how this has kind of become the standard for you guys, and while it wasn't a regular season title this year, that kind of was a driving point for you guys to win the tournament and get back to this point?
Yeah, I think it's something we talk about with our team a lot. We have a lot of new players that haven't experienced this before, and so it's just a really special experience for our student athletes to be able to participate on this stage in the NCAA tournament. So a lot of hard work goes into that. We were reflecting a lot, from where the last time the team was here in 2019, I believe it was their first time, and then how that changes through time. Once you can go once, it's kind of like the new thing, and you're just kind of taking an experience. And now that we've had the opportunity to go a few times, like it gives our student athletes just a little bit more comfortable in that environment. And and I think also from teams in the past, like again, we had a lot of new players that haven't experienced this, and so now right now is when we start preparing for next season. So having that experience really helps us, and then also trying to put ourselves in the best position possible to be able to win a match in the NCAA tournament.
For Maya and Riley, can you guys just talk about your senior leadership? And Taylor's been here for a long time, but obviously Andy and Elena as well, and what they mean to this team and what you guys learned from them.
I feel like Taylor's big word this year was wisdom, and I feel like all three of them just brought that into the gym every day in the game. And just in hard moments, like, we were able to lean on them to know that, like, they've been here, they've done this before, and they can help us, like, through a lot of stuff. So,
yeah, I personally look up to Taylor a lot. I feel like we have a lot of qualities that are similar, like as players and as people. She's been the senior the longest, and I think she's really pushed through, and she's provided like a lot for the team, a lot. And I think that can be like overlooked, especially when like you've had multiple years as a senior. But I don't think people realize just how tough that is and like how hard she's worked to push through it. And I think Andy and Elena are both, like a dynamic duo. I think they added a lot to our team. They kind of balance each other out. Andy adds like a lot of like energy to our team.
Spark plug.
Yeah, she gives a lot of energy, and I think Elena kind of balances out. She's kind of someone who is more like, I wouldn't say like monotone, but she's someone you can go to when like you need to like calm down, like relax, and like you just need a good advice. And Andy is the person you go to when you want to get like hyped up. So I think our seniors did amazing this year, and I want to thank them for everything they did and everything they gave us like on and off the court.
I think there's a lot of great things to learn from them. I've been playing with them for 3 years, so I'll definitely take that into next year.
You can take it. Yes. You can take that if you want.
Thank you.